Regal Orb again, sure. Cleave, sweep, I guess. Superior Rapier, 8%. What do you have? Oh, a talisman. Vortex Torque. Ash Scale Talisman. Item level 26. Talisman tier 1. Requires level 20. 23% increased fire damage. 7% increased armor. 6% increased fire resist. 22% cold resist. And 10 life gain on kill. Huh. Talisman tier 1? Like, you're one of these things, right? Yeah. Huh. This is a lot better for me because of the increased physical and fire damage. Talisman tier 1, though? I'll hang on to you. You're interesting. It's corrupted, so I can't really change it at all. It's just, it is what it is. Jade Amulet, 2 stone ring, we'll sell those. Slippers, I don't... Oh god, maybe. Holy shit, these are terrible that I've got 14 armor, 4 energy shield. Oh boy. 14 strength, fire resist. Ah, yeah, 15% movement speed. That kind of makes it worthwhile. Energy shield, a percentage increased energy shield, some life rarity, fire resist, and unblock recovery. Man, if only I didn't lose the increased movement speed. And you've got too much stuff on you, I can't craft that on. Shame. Fire lightning resist, a bit of intelligence, some physical damage, mana, cold resist, lightning resist. Quite good lightning resist on it. The 2 stone rings can be pretty good if you sell... There's 3 different flavors of 2 stone rings, one for fire lightning, one for fire cold, one for cold lightning. If you sell one of each of those, you get a prismatic ring, which is protection against all of them, up to 15%, I think, is the intrinsic trait. Which is kind of okay. But man, usually not worth it. Yeah, I don't really care about any of that. Okay, and sweep. 200 melee weapon, right, that's a whirlwind. Not even worth selling these, really. Swing the weapon or both in an arc, damaging monsters in an area in front. Yeah, it's cleave, right? Of course. Alright, well, that's that. Ooh. Ezra died, late for you, so must go to sleep. Have a great day and weekend, Eddie. Ezra die. Thank you very much, you as well. I'll be streaming Sunday evening if you're around. 6 p.m. GMT, maybe 5 p.m. GMT. I'm still not exactly sure. This dude just always been a bit fucking burly because he's got... He hurts a bit and he blocks and he's got the ability there with a glowy shield. Where when he blocks, he does big damage back to you. So when he's got that up, you just have to kind of hide a bit, because you'll kill yourself otherwise. Need to figure out that for Pacific Coast time. GMT -3, I think? It's currently quarter to 8 GMT, I think, right now. 9:44, so 7:44. Yeah, quarter to 8 right now in GMT. In the morning. I don't. There's a thing below this. If you're on desktop, below the stream, there's a countdown thing there. That's pretty accurate. That should figure it out for you, also. Superior what? Ornate sword. Too big. We'll check it out later. Alright, Ezra, have a good night. Thanks for stopping in. This act always gets a little bit confusing with the quests. Solaris Temple, Ebony Barracks. I think I go to the Ebony Barracks first? But like, around here is a item. I think it's a decanter that I'm looking for that I'll need for later on. If I can grab it now, it saves me a trip. That might be it down there. That's the one.
I cannot carry this.
Decanter Spiritus. Yoink. So now I don't have to come back for that. Way Shrine. That's side route. Don't have a quest to go there yet. Woo Tracks, hello, welcome. How you doing this fine morning? Hargan, there's your busts.
Nice, huh? Don't do anything I would.
A passive skill point and 2 passive respec points. Yoink. I'm gonna hang on to this. I'm still not sure on that. The rest of this can go. The card. I got a card at some point, didn't I already? No? We'll throw cards in the third tab. That's also something I'll deal with a lot later on. And Stormbrand. Don't care about it at all. Just destroy it. Not even really worth selling those. Okay.
Welcome.
Not a terrible one, but not really great either.
Fate will find you.
All right. Can I stash the decanter? No. Damn. Oh well. So, skill tree. Oh yeah, there's also those to get too. Man, we're set for the for living. So a little more elemental damage, which I don't care about too much, but Holy Dominion with increased elemental resistances, more elemental damage, a chance of free shock and ignite, and just increased physical damage. Quite a good one to have. And that puts me quite close to this last bit of armor and energy shield, which... Oh man. I don't know if I'll really have enough energy shield to make this all worth it. We'll see. Tough as a Marauder getting that far. Probably should have started with... the old dude with the mace, I think it is. I forget what he is. What he's called, but I think that's where he starts. That would have been a bit easier. But oh well. To the... Yeah, okay. Back to that. What's that side area for? I can't remember. Maybe it's another hideout area? It's not over here. Should be on the edge somewhere, though. Right, that's the sewers. So what was that up there? I thought this is where I came from. Man, I'm all turned around. Catacombs. That's... Oh, these are the Right. Okay. Not what I thought it was. I don't think I have a reason to be here right now. There's a hunt for Einhar at least. I don't know. We'll check it out. We'll see. Another one of these nasty ones. It's gonna be a real mess in the menagerie summoning those.
It is time to hunt. Survivor, you are well prepared for the end. This is a fine capture.
Plated greaves. 4 red linked. Just armor. Yeah, maybe. I think there's a labyrinth in the catacombs. Ah, that could be. Stench knock. They're very stinky with these names. It's waiting to find like putrid fart or something like that. I don't know.
You will be a survivor, or you will be food.
Yeah, here we are.
An emperor cannot allow himself to become buried in the shadowed vaults of self-doubt. Cannot allow thoughts of imagined disaster to spin about inside his mind like so many strife-splintered wheels. An emperor navigates his way through the terrors of perplexity with his eyes set firmly on the rising sun.
Quite easy when you can just jump over everything.
Two blades, hope in the left hand, surety in the right.
Looks like we got a vault area up there too. Back where I came from apparently. Alright. Check that out, I suppose. Because like if I could get a cool Vol melee gem, that could be worth it. Ah, yeah, this will be fine. I thought this was the last guy and I didn't want Einhar to go away because I could use him for Cassius' thing.
We will be best friends, Beast, until we slaughter you.
Hopefully you keep, like, you stay up in this area would be cool.
It's put out new mycelium. Ugh, new roots.
Yeah. Let's just spread down there.
Light is
Easier
trying
to see on the
spread.
mini-map. And then 2 more up there. Alright, yeah, perfect. This is fine. No problem. Maybe I'll give you like a bit of fire or something to help out. Curious what the cult can turn into. Freeze bolt tower or a cage tower. In prisons, damage very high. We'll try that. Jeez. Alright, so that kind of rips and tears from what I was able to see. Man. The tower defense in these areas are great because of those doorways. Iron scale boots, meh. Full ring mail. Maybe. %16% yellow superior. Technically, I'd be interested in that because I think it's unidentified yellow superiors with each one being 20%. If you get an entire set of gear worth of that, you get like a bunch of orbs of alchemy. Don't really want to try to dedicate like a stash tab to that kind of stuff though. All right. So what we got here? Kind of interested. Definitely interested in you. Kind of interested in you. Less armor and energy shield, max mono, lightning resistant, and block. Yeah, okay, nah, pass. Pass on you. Armor evasion, so probably pass. Armor evasion, probably pass. Belt. His mine is... This one's a bit better than the one I had before. Still only a bit okay with it, though. Yeah, that's it. Nothing that's like, ooh, wow, super awesome. A little bit this one. $367 to $346. But I gain... Because like mana, I'm okay with mana, so we can ignore that. The lighting damage, kind of okay. Energy shield +1, now we're talking about 6 all attributes, eh. This gives me a bunch of lightning resistance. Lightning damage, don't really care about. Evasion range, don't really care about. Fire resist, lightning resist, life gain on kill. Yeah, I don't know, maybe. I'll be doing with resist anyway. Plenty fine. Over the cap for fire. Cold and lightning at about half. Okay. And diamond ring, I guess. Running a little bit low on Scrolls of Wisdom though, so I gotta be gentle with that. It's... I think... Ah, wow. I think it's tracking the child portal up here. Yeah, that's not a evolve thing, that's just the portal to... Okay. I thought it was something fancy. Never mind.
Little beast! Away!
And nothing here. It's a very fancy room. for a ranked red helmet. One more beast for Einhar, and then I think we're done here. Splat. Jesus criminy, that didn't last long.
That was a great hunt, Exile. I now will write a mighty poem about it.
Stench Lord. Okay, whatever you say, man. It's like a childhood insult, really stuck with him. I think we're done here. The lore book back here makes me wonder if there's something important.
There is nothing eternal in this empire of ours, but the names of our day that shall be revered or reviled in the centuries to come.
Well said. Yep. Oy. All right, let's get out of here.
It would be wrong to do that here.
There you going.
How you going or where you going?
Don't do anything I would.
All right, and then these guys to take a look at. Sure. Let's do that first. Then I think we can go to the hideout, and I think I can craft them and then upgrade them. I think that's how you do it. We'll find out. Movement speed. Definitely. 10 to 14%, 12%. Okay. So now they're upgraded. Plated greaves, but now they're blue quality technically, right? Yeah. Okay. Wasn't entirely sure. So I'll have to scour you, bring it back down to white, then upgrade you. Okay. Live and learn. Helmet things, don't really know what I'm after for that. Bunch of armor. Some accuracy, life, fire resist, reflect damage, light radius. I don't really care about that helmet at all. I think it's got a spot still for something else if I want. Go with... I don't know, it's got fire resist. Let's go for like, also cold resist maybe? Wood. And the boots. Now you put on the speed. 12% again. Alright. Sure. So there's that. And you, we could get one more thing on there. Herald of Ash, added fire, leap slam. Well, I mean... added fire, infernal blow, shockwave support, ancestral call. They don't get the +1 level that I had on the shield. But... still fine. I'd be a little tempted to see if I could get the faster attack on Infernal Blow. If I get one of these sockets to go green. I think I got some chromatics to throw around. We can see if I get lucky. Not many chromatics though. Yeesh. Okay, perfect. So faster attacks with the Ancestral Call, Infernal Blow, and Shockwave. 0.44 seconds. So now it's more than 2 attacks per second, only just, rather than just under. And then, I don't know, Leap Slam, Herald of Ash can go in there. Ancestral Protector with Ruthless support and the added fire damage. And I guess knockback support maybe? I don't know. We okay with that? I think so.
Let me tell your future.
Oh, I can give you cards. I didn't know that.
You.
It's kind of nice. Yeah, okay. Fine, fine. So back to the marketplace, and we continue on. Bob off for now, but thanks for the stream. Have a good day all. Bob, thank you for stopping in. Good to see you again. Hope to see you around more for the evening streams. Seems to be a generally okay time for people. Quite happy with that. But if I don't see you for Sunday's evening stream, have a good one, sir. There you go. Just over 400 DPS with the aura. Should be able to hit up Sunday. Nice. See you then. TTFN. Ta-ta for now. Guess I'll spend this. Hey, hi. Just sitting here spamming some fire thing by yourself. Okay. You guys, do they do anything? What is my hit chance? 98%. What about with my right click ability? 98%, huh? Okay. I'm just bad with my aim, I guess.
Oh.
Vol Slice the Vengeant. Alright, Cassia. What do you got? Strong against undead, that's fine. The one branch up here for now.
Let's see what this tower
Sure.
can really do.
Oh, 2 portals up here. Right, okay.
Divine power! The blight is trying to spread.
Yeah, forking off over here. Okay. That's kind of okay. Need to make sure I keep my totem up somewhere over here in this mess. I was at it already. Okay. Yeah, that was weak as shit. Ancient sword. Chaos orb, jeweler orb. Chance mutation, chromatic orb over chance jeweler's orb. 2 orbs of fusing and a leather hood. Alright. And an orb of fusing down here as well. An orb of transmutation. And some scrap and wisdom. It's going a bit better and better now that I understand the traps a little bit better. I think the big issue that I was having before was I misunderstood how the undead towers were working, and I was under the impression that they would keep sending out groups of undead as I killed things. Like, it just, like, takes corpses and resurrects them or something. That's not the case at all. It just summons the 3 and then it's done until you upgrade it. So I'd kind of be wasting a tower because I'd put them at, like, the front line and they would just die right away. Oh, God, hello again, Cassia. Yeah, 1 second, guys. Shut up. Could be interesting with all of this if they go that way. We'll see. 3 of them. This one's fancy. I don't know what that means. I have cold here, though. Yeah, shock ground 2 at the portal, I guess.
It's branching, Exile!
Yeah, up here. Upgrade the cold. That's going way down there. We're still missing a portal somewhere.
New routes.
Over here. Okay. So we'll get a bit of fire over here. The cold's in a pretty good spot. That increased swing speed of mine with that gem, that's made a pretty big difference. I can tell. It's only a quarter of a second faster-ish, but man. What are you attacking down there? What? Oh, there we go. Yellow Jaws. And Brutal Slash. So I wonder, that must be the symbol then. It's just like you get a slightly fancier guy coming out of it. Not bad though, not bad. An Orb of Alchemy, nice. Weeping Essence, Muttering Essence. Okay, pretty good, not bad. Feeling a lot better about those now that I understand the towers more. I do wish though it still had like a little bit of a wave mechanic so you can kind of actually read through what the fuck the towers do, or talk to Cassia and get a rundown of what the towers do and how they upgrade and all that. Just not having that is well, it's pretty rough, at least for me. Yeah. Yeah. Excuse me, I'm leveling. Jackass. There should be... down here some stairs up. For a quest item. No? I think I got a weird spun around version of the map again. Ah, here we are. Waypoint. And the ribbon spool. And this way is all blocked off. Man, leap slam. So good. All these shortcuts I can take. Interesting for statues to be here. The Swig of Hope optional will do that, but I still need something, which I get later on, so we'll go to the docks afterwards. The Ebony Barracks. Well, there's the docks there. Ebony Barracks, I think we head to next, and then from there is the Solaris Temple, I think. I don't know, we'll see. The docks go later though, definitely. The Carrion Crow. A life armor. A blue one. Doesn't seem that great.
The shadow whispers and simpers at the Monkey King's feet. When the Monkey King puts his back to the sun, it is the shadow that leads the way.
Okay, okay, sure. It'll be quite nice with all these ribbon things that we're fighting because they tend to swarm. I'm very good against swarming enemies. Should be pretty nice. Fun. Oh, Solaris Temple, that is here. Okay. Yeah, so that's the Solaris Temple there, and then that's the docks, and that way's blocked. Yeah, okay. So the barracks come later also then. Okay.
This is the eternal way, pretty and lifeless.
Good job, Totem. So that looks like a vault area there. Oh yeah. Yeah, definitely. Hex-proof sacred chambers. Monsters are hex-proof. I don't do hexes, so that's fine. More items. Cool. I need to find one of these. It's like plus 372% monsters in the area. Just go nutso with it. I think the next funnest thing that I could possibly get is a Vol Corpse Explosion, because the Corpse Explosion by default is just like you target a corpse and you cast it and it blows up, but with the Vol version of it, when you get the souls to use it, it just chain reacts the Corpse Explosion, I think. Super fun. Very messy, very loud, very wow. Hello, Shadow of Vengeance. And also Random Ghost. Tormented Spy. Get out of here. Wolf Pelt, Full Plate, Portal Scroll, Elegant Foil, a Ruby Flask, Fire Resist, and less fire damage taken. Less fire damage taken is new. These used to just be resistance, I'm pretty sure. Something to hang on to. The foil, only 7%, don't really care. And our gem. Cold Snap, Rain of Arrows, Spectral Throw. That's a shame. Don't care about any of those. Augmentation. Unidentified Full Plate, Galebrow, Close Helmet. Item rarity, Life Armor Strength, Fire, Lightning, Resist. Nothing wild, but it'll sell okay. I'll dump stuff off in town. Weeping, I think that's a 3rd tier one. The crow we're putting out there. Physical damage, strength, life, fire resist, and reflect damage. Mine was pretty much just cool because a bit of energy shield and fire cold resist. Energy shield, stun threshold, life mod, not great. Pinter, hello. How you doing? Good morning. You just wake up. Increase spell damage, increase fire damage, spell damage, cold damage to spells, some more mana and life gain per enemy hit. It's not terrible. I never did a dual wield wand build. I kind of want to try that one day. Because you can do that with wands. Maybe. Your drool tells everything there, Pinter. Had a messy sleep schedule lately. On account of EDF. It's okay to blame EDF for sleep problems. Okay, sell the rest.
Let me tell your future.
So I don't think any of these I was really curious in at all. Nah, not really.
I will see you again.
Okay. It's music. Calm the fuck down. What? It's like I'm exchanging blows with some really big nasty and we're both very near death. Smash. The voltaic seal. Dead. What's reserving so much mana? A mix of the banner and then the Herald of Ash. It's 25% and that's 10% there. Ball lightning. But my mana's been kind of shorted recently. I could still do with a bit more mana regen, but not too bad. Much better than it used to be. I used to have to chug a potion like every combat, but now it's just for longer fights. It also doesn't help that my right click ability now costs 12 mana per, because I got a couple 4-socket things. So I've got like the Infernal Blow with Ancestral Call, Shockwave, and now also faster attacks. And then my Totem dude, Ancestral Protector, has added fire damage, Ruthless supports every third hit's cool, and knockback support, which knockback I'm still not really super hyped about, but oh well. I'll probably replace that pretty soon. I don't really see the point as a melee character. If I was using a bow or something, maybe. Okay, you're branching and stuff. We'll go with the Chilling Tower. And maybe a Fire Tower there. And then looks like we got a bit of a mess here. So have Chilling and Fire. And a Totem. I'll be up here. Refresh that. Upgrade you. We'll get the south side on cruise control and I'll just manually do up here. Shit. Sorry. Fuck, acid growl.
I give you to my ancestors.
Ugh. Man, got a little bit hairy there for a sec, but we cleaned it up. Didn't notice before, but the minimap for this event is really detailed. Yeah, I started looking at that a lot more. I didn't notice it for the longest time at first, that it was really doing much, and I was just trying to eyeball everything here. But yeah, up there it tells you the paths, what's active, and just everything. Really good to look at. I want to say there's a way to... Yeah, you can zoom that out a lot. So there we go. That was zoomed in for some reason. We'll zoom that out a bunch. I can see it a lot better. Also zooms this out, but that's okay. The green ones are set items, right? Quest items is green. If you mean the symbol over the portal for like what type of loot it was, I'm not exactly sure what those mean. Because like I'll see one that's like got a blue armor symbol and I think, oh, it's just got magic gear in there, but it like drops a bunch of orbs of fusing and like an orb of transmutation. Like, okay. We'll give this a go. Not the best environment for it. Go for an upgraded cold here. That'll take care of both paths. I got some fire also. We've got a fork off to the right. Still missing a portal somewhere.
Light is trying to spread.
Up here. Okay, have another cold. We'll go for another fire back here. This is generally the choke that everything leads up to. Bring my totem up a bit, upgrade the fire. I think the fire does splash damage. It's also quite nice when things get to rank 3, the next upgrade, to get them to rank 4, you get to choose an upgrade and it changes how the tower works. Like the minion one, you can choose between flyers that shoot or something else, and I thought that was pretty cool. Oh wow. These nasty shield dudes. Ding, 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 ding. Traumatic. Don't care about the bow, don't care about mage investment or festival map, but man, look at all these 4 links. Generally pretty nice. Upgrade these guys. So like yellow chesting, so it should have like a yellow item in it, I would think, but no, it's gem cutter prism and a thing. I don't know what the fuck you are. Oh, a talisman. Behemoth Heart, Bone Spire, Talisman. Another talisman, tier 1. Increase to max mana, lightning damage to attacks, increased armor, some more mana, and mana gain on kill. I don't... maybe? Just like, what I've got is quite good, but that might be better. 1 to 23 lightning. 402 DPS to 388 DPS. But 5% more increased armor and a bunch more mana. Yeah, a bunch more mana. And my armor's increased from 49% reduction from 48. Okay, so that's not very major. But the mana. We still drain pretty fast though. Ah, shit. Hey, I mean, this is still the way to go. It's physical and fire damage. It's kind of perfect for what I've currently got. And corrupted, yeah, I think, whoop, there's a couple I didn't loot. I think corrupted just means that I can't change it though. Like, that's all, as far as I can tell. Stuff that comes corrupted, nothing really fancy often. But I can use a Vol Orb to then corrupt an item and potentially get something cool out of that. Modify it unpredictably. Sometimes it'd be really good, sometimes it just fucking breaks it. And because it's then corrupted, you can't undo it at all. As far as I know. There were like a mirror of Katava or something like that that used to be in the game, or is maybe still in the game, but you can only find it on certain really rare maps or something like that that you can do to like kind of copy the item a little bit. So you'd get it nice and happy and awesome, and then you'd copy it and then corrupt it, and then worst case you've still got a copy of the item. Think. Fucking damn it. And now I cast Firestorm. Cool, I don't have the thing to change it. Nice. Oh, look at all these superiors. Oh, holy shit. God damn it. Vol the chest. Can you do that? I'll keep that in mind. I don't know what that would do. That'd be kind of wild. Hello, Lady Diala.
Not a cockroach.
I'll take the gold amulet.
You may go.
And now we go to the docks and go to the docks. Rarity of items, strength, life regen, mana, and rarity again. Well, I like that the rarity is stacking there. Yeah, I know about the superior thing. I'm not collecting that low of superiority. But it's 40%. If you have a 20% thing, yes, you get a currency for that. But if it's not 20%, you have to sell a sum of 40%. But I'm not bothering with it unless it's something that's like over 10% or so. You don't know, but the magic chest acts as items, so it should work. Yeah, I don't know what that would do. That'd be pretty wild. Maybe it just drops a bunch of corrupted items or so. So we've got bring her the sulfite from the docks, right? The swig of hope, that's for the docks also. And that's the main quest that's like down the road a bit. Okay, so we have to go back to the battlefront then. And now we have to go to the docks. I'm not quite ready for the docks per se, but I need the sulfite to get through, so fine. Because I get a quest at the docks to go get another thing, and then I have to come back to the docks afterwards to turn that in. So I was kind of hoping I could get the thing before going to the docks, so I just had to do one trip, but oh well. That's okay. Kind of clear up there. Sort of clear here. Alright, let's do it. Ugh. Have fire, have a lightning patch. We'll go for a cold back here. Maybe I get lucky with the fork. I don't know how it's gonna do it. Get the fire totem. Fire totem's pretty legit. That does good work. So you get these guys that just haul ass.
Do not let them
No.
use the purification pump.
Move my totem back a bit. Hold the line. Ugh. Only just. Jeez. Oh, it was just two portals. Okay, I thought it was branching again. Man. Yikes. I think my totem fell and my general placement was a bit shit because I was expecting a split. Oops. Yeah, well. We managed. And there we go. Bang. 820 life, 127 energy shield. We're in pretty okay shape. Fire constant go-to damage dealer no matter the game. Fire is usually a really good bet. Although to be fair, in this game I quite like lightning. You get the one where it's just like these little lightning things crawl along the ground in a random area. But you can set that to like fork, so when it hits a dude it splits off into 2 more projectiles, and you can get multiple projectiles with it, so you send out just even more of them. Like these little lightning shits that were going around, just then you can summon. You can fill the map with it basically. It's so fun. They'll do anywhere between like 1 and 420 damage, but man, it's so good. Especially when you get a lot of spell crits, sometimes it gets pretty gross. Because as you'd expect, and as it typically is, lightning is technically the strongest because it's got the highest top end damage, but it's just a massive range that's it's really unpredictable. So you get a high crit on there, sometimes you get a high roll, and then the crit, it's pretty good. The dock should be this way. Assault laugh. How'd you get that name? I jump? No? Okay. Not over those walls. Recursive lightning balls. Pretty much. It gets really nasty. You just stand at the doorway and unleash, and you don't have to do anything. Although summoner builds can be kind of like that too. Sending out like 50 flaming skulls in a few seconds, flooding the map with them. They all self-destruct and explode when they're low on health. Huh. What's up, archers? The docks used to be a little bit of a gear check area to see if you have the health, because the dudes who sit there and spit flame, they actually hurt quite a lot. At least they always used to. Whenever I ran into suddenly just like a little bit of a difficulty wall, it would typically be the docks here. I think I'll be fine this time because I got some pretty okay resistances and I've got plenty of health. Before I realized how important health was, I typically have maybe half of this. Because I'd just be like, damage, 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 just kill them quickly, go, 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 go. But then when you run into that one dude who's actually pretty fucking burly, it's not quite as easy as just kill them fast. Apart from totems, do strength builds have any summons? No, not really. Red summoning gems? No, I think they're all blue. Like a cold and a couple lightnings there? I don't know. Could be a bit wild. We get 2 more portals here soon.
Light is trying to spread.
Also sort of coming through here, we'll go for another cold. We're still missing a portal somewhere.
New mycelium. Ugh, new roots.
Down here now. Ugh.
Those fiends
Shit.
are getting too close to my pump.
Put my totem down there. I love just watching him just go ape shit on them all. Alright, come up here a bit, help me out. Upgrade that lightning.
Reach the purification pump.
Yeah, they fucked it. Too many of them got through. Man, yikes. Just wasn't many places to put totems down here on this path aside from right in front of the damn thing. Unlucky with the forks. That was a nasty one. I don't think there's even anything about strength giving you any sort of boost to spell damage, because like there's a big capstone talent for the I think it's called power draw somewhere along the south end of the passive tree, that your strength turns into range damage. Point blank also, I suppose. Power draw? Maybe it's a skill gem. I don't know. Something like that though, but I don't think there's anything like that for strength leading to spell damage somehow. Or a portion of your strength going into your summoned minions. He wants a decanter spiritus, which I've already got. Now he needs the plum, which we go into the gardens for, which to get to the gardens I have to use a sulfite to burn my way through and go in through behind the barracks. So we have to come back here no matter what. Still need to find the sulfite here, though. Get down there. Grab the
cannot
quiver.
carry this.
Ah, too heavy. Come on, archers, group up. Make my life easier. There we go. These dudes are always fun to resurrect and summon. When you get the, when you can raise Spectre, it just allows you to resurrect a dead enemy and they keep the, like, the main primary ability of that enemy. Except for things like the Necromancers that resurrect dudes. They won't resurrect guys for you. But, like, those dudes spit in the fire and all that, or later on when we get to them, the dudes who run around with the bubble. Those are always fun. Because it's, like, pretty good damage protection when you're within the bubble. So having a couple of them going around is always nice. Check down here. Lucky connections. 20 orbs of fusing. Whoa, gotta find 7 of these cards though. Good luck. And a strong box. %1,340% increased rarity. Cast Ice Nova, guarded by a pack of magical monsters, and revives nearby dudes with Onslaught. And can we corrupt it? We sure can. I don't know what that does to it. Alright. All the items it drops are now corrupted. Huh. Okay. The corruption implicit modifier, gain a frenzy charge after spending a total of 200 mana. Adds a bit of fire damage, life gain for each enemy hit, some increased attack speed, and increased damage with bleeding. An Agony Bane. The corruption didn't seem to affect this at all. Implicit modifier being increased stun, does a bit of added lightning damage, 48% increased physical damage on it, which is quite good at being a two-hander. A bunch of cold damage added on, increased damage with bleeding, life gain for each enemy hit, global crit strike multiplier. That's a strong fucking maul. And the sword. Just a bit of cold physical, increased physical and accuracy, life gain on kill, accuracy, light radius, and stun threshold. Alright, well, stuff to sell. I guess I'll portal. And I'll grab that too. There. So that's that. Was this the liquidative PoE? Kind of, sort of. Like, it's interesting that it already pre-corrupts an item for you, but I don't know if you'd ever want to pre-corrupt an item. Unless it was the type of thing where it's, like, guaranteed to, like, you know, there's a rogue exile in it, and it's gonna drop, you know, 4 yellow quality items, and, like, it just an increased just shit ton amount of things and stuff inside of it. And then it's like, yeah, corrupt it, and just hope for the best. I don't know, maybe. I'm pretty low on Scrolls of Wisdom. Hey, Clarissa,
What is it?
can I buy a Scrolls of Wisdom with Portal, or is it the other way around? It's the other way around. Ugh. Alright, well, I'll sell to you. No, not all of them. There.
See you.
Ugh, I feel dirty doing that, but it's over now. We don't have to talk about it. Gem Cutter Prism. Very cool. Just shouted the plaza that I'm a streamer in need of wisdom scrolls. No. I don't think anybody would give a shit, honestly. I feel like as far as Path of Exile streamers go, there's probably like 2 of them that exist that people actually watch. Everybody else is just garbage and not worth it. A lot of stuff. None of it I cared too much about. But it'll all sell well. And I'm keeping this. I'm still not sure on these. I feel like because of the tier thing that they've got, you can do something to improve their tiers so they just like become better. I don't know. Or maybe that's just a general guideline to like how good it is. Gregor, what you got for me?
You've been busy.
Okay, just talking to me about the spool. Don't talk about yourself like that. They just don't know how to appreciate the finer things in life, like aliens and friendly fire. Sip. The 2 universal truths in life. Aliens, friendly fire. Yeah, I don't know, maybe out there's like a somewhat appreciation to like the beginner players who don't necessarily know everything, but maybe it's just like kind of easier and more easily relatable watching them perhaps, because there's some people who play like nothing except this game and they've got like 10,000 plus hours in it and they just know everything. I don't know if they'd be fun to watch at all, because like they're doing this very exact precise build, doing this ball busting annoying shit content. I don't know. "19 hours of Path of Exile per day." Yeah, exactly. I don't know if there's professional Path of Exile people or not. I don't know. I'm sure grinding gear probably pays somebody. And there's the sulfite. We can leave. But we'll be back. There has to be at least one trader streamer that just trades all day. Oh god, at least. They probably check. They're probably on right now. They're probably just standing there in town with some music playing. And they've got their webcam up, sitting in a dark room, not looking at the webcam or even at their computer, and just eating and waiting. I can almost guarantee it. So, back to the Solara's temple. Ugh. I'll save myself a minute. Let's TP and waypoint back, because that'll put me right in front of her. I guess I gotta turn it into her and she modifies it to melt the stuff.
Goodbye.
Yeah, okay. The infernal talc. And then with that, we go back into these sewers. Melt the blockade. Because we couldn't reach the barracks before to kill the guy. Because they got that magical barrier thing, so we're just saying, fuck it, going to the sewers. Is that the future drunk stream? Me trading in Path of Exile while eating currywurst. That sounds fucking great. Do I have to be wearing a shirt? How's Twitch with shirtless streams for guys? Whoa, hello everybody. Smash. A brutal shrine. Hit hard, hit once. My hits have knockback, increased damage, and stun duration. Disgusting. Well, let's kill Fancy Pants real fast while I still have this. There's a strong box there. I saw it. Go! Rip and tear through.
You've forgotten your place, Karui slave. It shall be a baptism of blood.
He's healthy. And shoved into the corner.
Fought for God.
Poor guy.
You fight for
The Carrion Crow life armor. Hey, alright. Oh, fucking Cassia. I'll be back. There's a thing down here that I want. It looked cool. There's a 100% nipple ban no matter the gender of the streamer. Good, there ought to be, honestly. I have a natural hatred for double standards. Take a look at it, not that I can really change it so it doesn't matter. Identified items with 9% more quality, guarded by a rogue exile, and ignites me when activated. Sounds fun, let's do it. Handled. The rogue exile stuff wasn't identified, which tells me that the modifiers on the chest don't apply to the rogue exile, therefore corrupting it if there's a rogue exile wouldn't really do you anything fancy, unless there's a specific dude who can come out when it's corrupted, maybe. Could still be. Oh god, do I care about these? 9%'s not terrible. Not terrible. It's not great either, though. I pass. Just like stashed away in the corner, kind of? Not really. That'd be cool to have this in the corner. That'd be great.
God's warmth.
All right, let's see what we got here.
God's warmth.
There's still 3 more portals that I don't know where they are, so I'm just gonna wait.
New routes.
There, sort of wrapping around a bit. So we'll go cold.
The blight is trying to spread.
And then just down a bit. Okay. Well, have a really fat cold. These dudes down here have some fire. Make sure I keep my totem up this time. God. Hold the line. I think we got it. Man, that was nice. What a kill path this was. That frost was taking care of everything. Maybe. You'd have to give a pretty massive boost to armor and energy shield, though. Because that's not great. Yeah, okay, pass. I guess the rings too. 25% cold resist and 23 cold resist. Oh, 25 lightning resist, 9% fire resist, and 8% to all resists. Ah, and it's got a spot still, so I can maybe modify you. Maybe. I'll think about it. I don't know what I'd replace. Probably this guy. Because this isn't like affecting damage much at all. 415, yeah, 410. And the resist of this guy will be significantly better, I'm pretty sure. 99, 73, 82. 98, 65, 77. Yeah. So we'll modify this guy to do also a bit of cold resist, maybe? And then there we go. Alright. Kind of a cool thing. You've got another one of those talismans, a corrupted talisman again. Increased attack and cast speed, intelligence, increased armor, some mana, and life gain for each enemy hit. Eh. Jesus. What a sound. I think I know what that is. Yeah, Blackheart. Chance to cause monsters to flee does a bit more physical damage, increased global physical damage, 1 to 3 chaos damage, some more life, some life regen, and a chance to cause monsters to flee, which is pretty cool if you're going with a bleeding build because monsters, when they bleed, take more damage when they're moving while bleeding. So you do a bleed thing with a chance to flee on hit, it gets quite decent. So this thing just having a natural increase to I get to sell maybe. Just an increased chance to cause somebody to flee is quite cool. Alright. That's that. Do I want this? I don't think so. Whoa. Okay, it's actually a pretty big boost. Even though the attack speed's gone, but that added physical damage. Alright, it's done. It's settled. It's technically higher DPS. Turn this guy. This is the Lunara's temple, I think? Yes, we're not going there yet. I need the gardens first. Which will be somewhere along this way, I believe. Looks right. There's also a nice side quest that I can do here pretty soon. A zone from this is the library, and the side quest there unlocks a vendor who sells all the skill gems, basically, that I've unlocked or could have unlocked with whichever character that I'm playing, because depending on your starting character, the quest rewards and stuff like that, the gems you can choose from is a bit different,
I cannot
depending.
carry this.
Like, because I'm a marauder, marauders are typically more strength focused, so the gems that you get from quests are more strength focused, so you get a lot more red gems. Whereas if I was the witch, I'd be getting more blue gems. But this vendor will be selling all of the gems from all the classes. So it's quite nice for finding the extra little thing that you're doing. There's also a vendor in Act 6, I think, that sells all of them too. %1,089% increased rarity of contained items, and nearby monsters are revived with Onslaught. Sure. The rarity's increased, it's just not dropping much. Wow. Alright, a flaying knife that I can't carry. Cool. That's some pretty high top-end damage. Huh. And the waypoint.
It would be wrong to do that here.
Talisman. Right, keeping that, we're gonna modify that. So these I can get rid of, this I can get rid of. You, the flask. Superior, that gets sold. I don't think I had any other superior thing. Okay, a weapon. Not getting as many superiors nowadays. Hard. 2 of 4. Getting there.
Let me tell your future. Fate awaits you.
Talakota.
You're happy about something? Ice Crash. Slam the ground, damaging enemies in an area around the impact in 3 stages. Enemies take slightly less damage at the 2nd and 3rd stage. Okay. Ugh, excuse me. Smash the ground with axe, mace, scepter, or staff, dealing damage in the area and cracking the earth. The crack will erupt in a powerful aftershock after a short duration. Earthquakes created before the first one has erupted will not generate their own aftershocks. Boo. Okay. Ancestral War Chief, an ancestral totem which attacks enemies with a powerful slam while I'm near it. Being near it grants me more melee damage. Okay. Uses the supported skill, lasts 12 seconds, 112.4 base damage, 9% more while it's active. Okay, that's kind of like what I've got, just a bit different. Tectonic Slam, Fiery Fissure in front of me. Ugh. I don't think I care about any of these, like, at all.
Talakota. Be well.
Take that, I guess. I don't know, but I'm just gonna trash it. Cool, thanks. Rip it apart right in front of her. Just crush it in the palm of my hand. And flick the dust at her face. Now he wants me to go to the Larnar's temple. Yeah, okay. But we got some garden stuff to do first. We got 2 side quests to do here. I'm becoming significantly less smashy, I'm noticing. Could be time to focus back on dealing damage. Tempest Soul, the Face Shredder.
My mana is gone.
This is the door to the next act. We're not ready for that yet. Mana Shredder, more like. Oh, wait, that's a diss on me. No. I don't think the Imperial Gardens will be back there, or the next area. Maybe the upper corner. I think for the library, you just follow the road. That's pretty easy. Okay, come here. Oh, damn it. She ran off. How annoying. I hate the ghosts. I hate them so much. And they're never even worth it. Ever. I've never had one that's like, oh wow, that's a really good ghost. No. Nobody says that. Quick, solve this maze. Get to her now. Jeez. Very healthy.
Oh.
A leader cannot simply stride forward into the future and expect his people to know where to follow. A leader must look over his shoulder so that he can witness and understand the consequences of the path he has chosen. To ensure that his people are still precise, to ensure that he does not become lost.
Easy. Oh, there's a crafting recipe up there. Forgot. Get me out of here. Alright, the zone change isn't that way. Interesting. Alright, Cassia, what do you got for me? Resistant to lightning. Wow, this is nasty. What the hell? We'll go with cold and fire. And cold here also? Maybe also a fire? Get my totem down. I'll head up here to protect. I'll put another fire down. And then we'll just upgrade. Losing it big time up here. I don't know about this one. Especially with these dudes doing the leaps and shortcutting. No.
Do not let them reach the purification pump.
Yeah, nah, no way. That's too tough. No bueno. So where the hell is the zone change? To get over to the hedge maze area or whatever it is. That's the library. Don't care about that. It's usually against this right side, but guess not.
To Hinekora.
Yeah, whatever I said. Do that. A lot of magic dudes here. Cult of Fire support works in either blue or red gem slot, I believe. Just converts a portion of the cold damage into fire damage. Nothing I want. Actually, we can trash that. There you are. Wow, down here. Interesting. I always thought you were in a different zone, though. So that, okay, so that's probably the tower to get to the next act then. Okay. Fine, fine. So then to the library. Although I guess I can quickly turn in the plum to the docks. The gold ring. Okay, bye. Oh, that sounds nasty.
Is to live in pain.
Welcome. The Plague Maw enters the Red Realm and leaves a swirling mess of living stone.
A powerful golem in a Vol side area and defeat it. Alright. The Plague Maw won, so it's like a chain prophecy thing.
You're right.
So at some point after I complete that, I'll find the Plague Maw 2.
Stay out of the shadows. They bite.
So back here, library. Thankfully the library one's a pretty fast quest. It's just like go into this little area and find a few scrolls, and that's it. Really easy for what it is. I think I also get a passive point. Aussie voice? I don't know what that dude's accent is. I always thought it was like some form of like British, but